They laughed when my husband brought another woman into our home. She smiled at me as if she had won. She thought she had taken my place, but she didn't know she had taken my problems. By the time she realized the truth, it was already too late. Stay until the end, because this story proves that sometimes losing is the greatest victory. My name is Amina. For 12 years, I woke before sunrise. I cooked, I cleaned, I worked on the farm, I sold vegetables in the market. Every coin I earned went into building our home. My husband Musa often told everyone, "My wife is strong." But strength has a strange way of becoming invisible. The more I sacrificed, the more people expected. No one asked if I was tired. No one asked if I was happy. They only expected me to give more. Everything changed the day Musa arrived with a beautiful young woman. Her name was Zainab. She wore expensive clothes. Her skin glowed. Her smile carried confidence. Musa stood proudly before the family. "I have decided to marry again." The room became silent. My heart shattered, but I didn't cry. Instead, I smiled. Everyone thought I had accepted defeat. Only I knew something they didn't. Neighbors came to celebrate. Women whispered, "Poor Amina. She's finished. The younger wife has replaced her." Zainab walked proudly around the compound. She sat beside Musa. She wore jewelry I had helped pay for. She looked at me with pity. "I'll take care of him now." I simply nodded. "You will." She mistook my calmness for weakness. What Zainab didn't know, Musa had not worked in almost 3 years. His business had failed. Every debt collector knew our house. Every school fee had been paid by me. Every hospital bill, me. Every sack of maize, me. Every roof repair, me. I carried the family alone, but Musa never told her. He let her believe he was wealthy. The first week, she laughed. The second week, she complained. There isn't enough food. The third week, debt collectors arrived. The fourth week, the landlord demanded money for another property Musa had secretly rented. Suddenly, the beautiful dream began to crack. One morning, Musa walked into the kitchen. "Amina, can you prepare breakfast?" I looked at him calmly. "I thought your new wife had taken my place." Silence. He turned to Zainab. She had never cooked for a family before. She burned everything. Everyone went hungry for the first time. She realized being a wife wasn't about wearing fine clothes. It meant carrying burdens no one applauded. Soon, school fees were overdue. The children needed uniforms. The electricity was disconnected. The farm required workers. The market stall needed someone every morning. Musa looked at Zainab. "Can you help?" She stared at him. "I thought you were rich." He couldn't answer. She slowly realized. She hadn't married a wealthy man. She had inherited unpaid bills. I quietly packed my clothes. The children hugged me. "I'll always be your mother." I kissed them. Then I left. I rented a small room in another village, started selling fruit again. Life wasn't easy, but for the first time, every coin I earned belonged to me. Every night, I slept peacefully. Months later, business improved. People respected my honesty. I expanded into wholesale trading, then transportation, then farming. Years passed. One afternoon, a luxury vehicle stopped outside my office. I looked outside. It was Musa. Beside him was Zainab. Neither looked happy. They had come asking for help. Musa lowered his head. "I made a mistake." Zainab began crying. "I thought I was taking your life." I smiled gently. "No, you took my burdens. I walked away with my freedom." Silence filled the room. She finally understood. The position she envied had never been a blessing. It had been a sacrifice. Life has a funny way of revealing the truth. Sometimes people envy what they don't understand. They see the crown, but never the weight, but never the tears behind it. If someone suddenly replaces you, don't rush to fight. Some positions look beautiful from the outside, but carry hidden storms. Sometimes walking away isn't losing. Sometimes it's the beginning of your greatest victory. If this story touched your heart, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more unforgettable African tales. Tell us in the comments, do you think Amina made the right decision by leaving, or should she have stayed and fought for her marriage? Until next time, keep believing that every ending can become your beginning.